Trump and Hillary Clinton may have top billing on your Tuesday ballot, but the results of the race could also impact the outcome of races for House and Senate seats in many states, including right here in Ohio. So how are things shaping up in the Buckeye State? I want to bring in Jim Crooks, an Ohio political consultant working with several down-ballot campaigns this year, which is exactly why I wanted you on. I think you're the absolute perfect guest for this particular segment, because I want to know what down-ballot and races across the board, what those candidates are facing, because if they're facing it here in Ohio, that's a challenge they're probably facing across the country, especially with these two candidates. There's no question about it. I think in most cases during presidential races, you would find that voters are more engaged, they're more interested, and they're more likely to turn out to vote. This election cycle, we're seeing the exact opposite in our down-ballot races. So that's what makes this election cycle unique to 2012, 2008, just by looking at the data alone. Do you think it's that they can't get their issues across? Are their issues not getting across? Is it not about the issues? Well, I think it's a combination of two things. I think first it's the issues, but I also think who would have thought that both major parties would have nominated candidates that would have been so incredibly unfavorably viewed in the eyes of the electorate. I think that has trickled down to disinterest among the average voter. So I think that's playing a big role in our down-ballot issues this year. I had been reading some reports from local candidates in your state of Ohio, and they also said, listen, we just can't break through the noise. We can't raise enough money to get on TV, and also if there are ads out there, they're from either presidential campaign and they're fairly personal. That's right. Is that true that you're hearing that? It's absolutely true. It not only is it personal, but it's also very negative. And it's making it more of a challenge for our local issues that impact the wallets of average voters, that impact the households. It's more challenging for our local issues to get our message across. So that's what we're finding. Highly personal and highly negative ads at the top of the ticket are leaving people very disinterested, and it's making the down-ballot issues much more challenging to get their messages across. You've worked for a number of campaigns, other campaign cycles. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Nothing ever like this in the past. To see such a level of disinterest, to see such an unfavorable rating at the top of the ticket, it's certainly trickling down. It's made our job as political strategists and consultants much more challenging. So no, we haven't seen anything like this. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Jim. It's fascinating. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome back to Cleveland. Thank you. Okay.